Welcome to Let's Fix It with Chenauda. To your financial matters. Invite your friends and family to join us. And if you're watching this live, like, tag, share. Sharing is caring. I am Chenauda Harris, your financial specialist, offering solutions to your financial matters. Welcome to Let's Fix It with Chenauda. Sit back, relax, and take some copious notes as we provide you with some awesome solutions to your financial matters. Invite your friends and family to join us. And if you're watching this live via Facebook, like, tag, share. Sharing is caring. I am Chenauda Harris, your financial specialist, offering solutions to your financial matters. Well, happy Wednesday. I'm super excited today. Today's show is dedicated to each person in our company who just got promoted this month, including my beautiful, incredible daughter, Jasmine, who is now a sales director. And it has been an amazing journey for her. But it's so cool to watch her grow into leadership and know that the best is yet to come for her. So I'm going to highlight a few stories of some people who are truly winning in this industry. And I'm excited to see their growth, but most importantly, them being able to overcome obstacles in spite of the odds. So I'm going to begin with newly promoted Pinnacle Senior Vice President Alfred Nixon. Alfred started his amazing journey approximately 3 years ago in Miami, Florida, as a sanitation worker. Yes, he collected trash on the beaches of Florida. He lived with his mom and siblings in the projects. He used his last to start his business and had little to no money along the way for a long time until he mastered his skills. However, Alfred was determined and motivated to make this thing work, and he was consistent and an assistant upon helping his family. So he began telling all of his friends about what he was doing, so he got them signed up. He showed up to all the trainings and the events. He even got some personal development training along the way from the best of the best. Grant Cardone, Eric Worre, Ray Higdon, and the list goes on and on and on. Fast forward to building a business doing over $10 million in volume every 30 days. He's married with children now, living in their dream home that they built from the ground up. Now, here's a side note that I just love about what they did with their new home. Since they were able to construct it from the ground up, they were able to actually place a Bible. So their home is on the foundation of the Word of God, and inscribed in every room, there is scripture. So I was like super blown away by that fact. So I just thought that was just so cool. So from living in the projects to living the lifestyle and being able to pour into people across the country at the age of 27 years old is totally phenomenal. Wouldn't you agree? He has accelerated through our comprehensive R&R club, having a car allowance and his house payments and other perks, cash perks that have come along with the titles in his journey. Alfred's mission is simply helping others in the company and being a major contributor to his church family to grow their mission. Truly a millennial with a huge vision. Senior Vice President Anthony Camilleri. He is a resident here in the state of Michigan, a successful realtor, and the owner of Jolly Pumpkin Restaurant in Royal Oak. He really didn't need the services because he had decent credit, but he wanted to offer these services as a realtor to be able to assist people with less than perfect credit buy homes faster. So it was basically a no-brainer for him to become a one-stop shop. So Tony has built a nationwide team and recently was honored at our convention in Vegas this past February for the Co-Founders Award, which is given to people for outstanding contributions to the company and developing other leaders. And might I add, he is an awesome mentor. And just for you University of Michigan fans, he graduated from there too. So I said this to say, we have some incredible people achieving awesome journeys and accolades in this company. Now, on to my favorite, Senior Vice President Ajaya Hongo. This young lady is truly a superstar at 25 years old. She's the youngest senior vice president in the history of the company, and our company has been around for 15 years. This is a millennial single mom. Ajaya started this business with her credit score in the 400s. She's gone through several evictions and repos. Through it all, has changed her life completely to be able to provide the lifestyle for her and her daughter. And in less than 2 years, have earned a beautiful Mercedes-Benz, cash prizes, and is now one of the top earners in this company. And this is huge. I heard her say the other day, she had to leave some people behind. So sometimes when we are looking to achieve great things, you can't be with people that are going to be the naysayers, the negative Nellies. You have to be with people that are going to be able to lift you and cheer you on as you move. And if they're not for you, they are definitely going to be against you. So you got to move those people out of your way in order to receive the blessings that are there for you to receive. So the purpose of me saying all these things about these people is that there are so many stories that I can share that would bring tears to your eyes, basically. But these you can relate to. I've highlighted some achievements just to let you know anything is possible. Side note, to everyone's journey, the results vary upon their work ethics. However, you have some real life examples and facts that people go through and may be currently experiencing. You might be currently experiencing them yourself or know someone who is in that position or have experienced them. So for the last few weeks here on the Let's Fix It with Chenauda show, we have highlighted some incredible entrepreneurs. I hope you've enjoyed each and every story shared, and I definitely appreciate each and every person who have sat and shared their story here on this platform with my audience because it's so important. So that leads me to a quote. I sacrifice, I work hard, I work smart, I am a professional, I am building my empire, I am the master of my destiny. I am an entrepreneur. So know this, during the season of pandemic across the country, you have learned many ways to do business that could still function. And however, you've gotten people that have birthed businesses during this time, which is totally amazing. So needless to say, Rona has given us some great lessons while being quarantined. Wouldn't you agree? I know for me, It has, for sure, because it has allowed me to know and understand what retirement could possibly feel like, being able to make my own schedule, make my own hours, and be in control of my day and not have to punch a clock. So I was very grateful for the layoff quarantine time to be able to work my business the way I needed to work my business and to accelerate. So it's very important and key. Be your own boss. Bosses take 8 to 10 hours of your day. So are you satisfied with your income, or are you open-minded to opportunities that can financially free you? Perhaps you're already your own boss and want your income to be recession proof. Fact: 95% of people work hard in jobs but still end up broke. Fact: most people have little or no savings. Fact: most people feel undervalued, job insecure. Fact: most people would like more time with their families. And this is an opportunity that can change your lifestyle. You can highly be successful running your own business if you discover how this business model can work for you. So this week I was able to study one of my other business partners who is a national financial guru, Dr. Lynn Richardson. She's an executive sales director in our company, accelerating to the top. She's been featured on Good Morning America and other national platforms. However, she states there are 475 tax deductions for home-based business. So I invite you to go watch her YouTube video, Why You Need a Home-Based Business. Watch it a few times. This is the part where I hope you are taking those copious notes that I always speak about. She will break this thing down to a science. I promise you, your life will never be the same after you view it and think about it. The information made me do some adjusting in my life, and she's telling you how to get your money back from the government. These are secrets that are not taught in school. This is financial literacy you need in your life to change your family's lives forever and generations to come. This is the information our churches need to share with their congregations. It's a matter of building our communities. So let's talk about a few tax advantages, because remember, she said that there are 475 of them. So here are 10. Automobile expenses, home office space, startup costs, credit card fees, your internet and phone services, utilities, business memberships, post office fees, fees for services used, business coach, and mentor fees. Those are like some of the top 10 tax write-offs or tax advantages. And here are a few. Did you know the average American household can get up to $5,000 on taxes simply by their documentation of home-based business expenses? Travel, mileage, computers, office supplies, training expenses, property taxes, homeowners insurance, household maintenance, and your phone. They took out entertainment, but we still have a lot more choices to choose from. So just know, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all these top entrepreneurs, they are able to take advantage of so many different tax advantages. How do you think they stay rich? They learned the system. And we as a community have to learn the system. Here's some home-based business ideas that should be able to help you with deciding. It doesn't necessarily have to be the business that I do, but you can drive for ride hailing services. Hauling services. Take surveys, rent out a room in your house. If you are a baker, crafter, invest in real estate, even selling stuff like Mary Kay, Avon, Arbonne, Party Light, meal planning, blogging, delivering of food, voiceover work, home inspections. These are all ideas for home-based businesses. And if you need more, Google home-based business ideas. I'm certain Google will share with you a bunch more. Now, every night this week, I am a part of a webinar. So I've been intrigued. If you've been intrigued by the information that I've given you and you feel like you need more information, let's talk about it. So I want to personally invite you to a special webinar at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can choose your night. It could be tonight, it could be tomorrow, it could be Friday night. But give me an hour of your time. And I'm going to be able to show you what this company has to offer. And if it's not for you, perhaps you know someone who might fit the bill. So pass that information on to that person who needs this. And we could be throwing someone a lifeline that is necessary and needed in their life for right now. The brief webinar will be via Zoom and give you the breakdown of the power of credit and our exciting business opportunity. So it's a combination of both. If you have less than perfect credit and or seeking a business opportunity, now is the time for you to be able to check out what we have to offer in our Zoom presentation. So please contact me and let me give you that contact information. It is 734-752-8818. That is my phone number. I am on Facebook at Chenauda M. Harris, and my email is letsfixitwithchenauda@gmail.com, and Instagram, I am just simply Chenauda. So I definitely want you to be able to engage with being able to have your questions answered, whether you need credit restoration services or whether you are interested in starting your own credit business. Let's talk about it. So every week we've talked about my Mission 2020. I'm helping 800 people become financially empowered this year. And we're off to a very good start with this goal. We are really growing this movement with people who are ready to purchase homes, cars, and just simply ready to change the trajectory of their financial outlook. I want to assist you with getting on track for home ownership. So don't think because everything that has gone on with COVID, home ownership is not in the cards for this year, because it can be. You just have to do your part, sign up, and follow the program. I have a network of incredible realtors across the country, you guys, waiting to put you in the home of your dreams this year. So we can get you in and out this year and ready for home ownership pre-approval. And keep in mind that the credit score requirements due to Corona have changed. So some of you probably need to reevaluate your credit situation and fix some things so you can put yourself in position for that pre-approval. So needless to say, I am giving something very special to those of you that have heard the show this week that sign up for the credit portion of the services. So call a friend, tell a friend. Now is the time to be able to take advantage of this opportunity by Saturday, midnight. You definitely don't want to miss this opportunity because it is phenomenal. And most importantly, it's going to save you some money. And I am definitely about trying to save you some money. Now, as we begin to close out the show, I just want to talk about my journey with this company. I've been with this company over 2.5 years, and I have been able to, one, get my credit fixed and put myself in position to get ready to start looking for a home. I've been renting for a while, and now it's time to stop renting and really buckle down and find the home of my dreams and get ready for home ownership. So now is the time for me to change that. But most importantly, in this journey, I've been able to help so many people across the country with their finances and get their credit in order. So I take this very personally, being able to assist you. You are like not just a client, you're very, very valuable to me, and me watching you grow and see your journey is very, very incredible for me. And I'm just as excited to celebrate the wins as I see many of my customers winning with their credit score increasing. I do have a client in the Massachusetts area, and she just sent me an email the other day just letting me know that her credit score has increased over 50 points, and she's been in the program less than 60 days, you guys. So 60 points can mean a lot depending on where you start from, period. And she still has so much more to go because there's so many things that were impacting her score. But now she realizes the importance of having good credit and how credit is her buying power. So now she's taking that buying power back and getting control of things so she's able to stop renting and purchase a home for her and her family. So you don't have to rent and pay high rent costs forever or pay high percentage on cars because you have a low credit score. Take the time out and discipline yourself and do what is necessary to change that. It's going to save you so much money in the long run, and you'll thank me later and be ever so glad that you heard this episode. So back to my story. Not just being able to help people, but I'm able to assist my family. My daughter has gotten her credit fixed. She is now accelerating and moving on in leadership in the company as well, which means a pay increase for her because as you grow, obviously there's a pay increase and you are able to just help more people. And she's loving the journey. And I'm excited for her journey as well because, one, teaching children in their 20s about money management and finance. Oh my God, if I could turn back the hands of time and actually be able to say that was the type of education I had, there's no telling what life would have been like over the last 20 plus years, of having the knowledge that I have today. It makes a big difference in what you can and cannot do. And it's just a joy that we have been able to change that whole picture. So now I don't have to worry about her and her student loans or things being upside down where she can't afford a home of her own or a car of her own, because now she's putting herself in that position to do such. And just imagine if you have an 18-year-old in your household, now is the time to start thinking about putting him or her in position with the financial literacy piece to help them along the way so that they are not making radical decisions. I had a young lady reach out to me this morning. She wanted to figure out how to start helping her son establish credit. However, he wasn't credit visible yet because he's not 18. But the solution was add him as an authorized buyer. So when he does turn 18, he does have credit history there and is going to be able to have somewhat of a decent credit score. I mean, he will have to put other credit builders in place like a secured card and other things, but that foundation is already started. So he will have that type of history to give him that good jumpstart that he will need early on. So I do have parents that are thinking about their kids, which is great, because you start teaching them while they're young to be disciplined, then they won't run into these difficulties later in life as they grow into adults and really be pushed out there to manage their finances on their own. So with that being said, as we begin to end the show, my quote, change brings opportunity, Nito Cuban. And I want to say that, financial literacy does evolve around us changing our habits, changing our thinking, changing the way that we do certain things, the way we spend is so, so important. And, I think that having this quarantine time has allowed people to, yes, save, and yes, you've had some that have been impacted financially because they weren't able to receive benefits or had cash flow coming in. But most importantly, this is a lesson for us all to be able to take part in. And I truly believe that we have to sit back and really evaluate our situation moving forward as to how we wish to proceed. Because in the event this thing should flare up to the point where we are back at home again, what are you going to do with that time? What are you going to do to survive? I will leave you with this. I'm going to leave you with my contact information. If you need to be on that webinar tonight, tomorrow, or Friday, my phone number is 734-752-8818. My email address is letsfixitwithchenauda@gmail.com. You can follow me on Facebook at Let's Fix It with Chenauda or Chenauda M. Harris, and my Instagram is Chenauda. So with that being said, you guys, I want you to have a fantastic week. Be safe and be kind. Till God says the same, have a great week. Welcome to Let's Fix It with Chenauda. Sit back, relax, and take some copious notes.